Hello my lovelies, Buttercup Joe here, France, Stratton, St Margaret, Wiltshire, Merry, England. And now I be in Japan, in a place called Nagoya, right? Which is about, I don't know, 3 or 4 hours outside of Tokyo. And there it is, my temple, the 7-Eleven convenience store. It's tremendous, that. You can go in there and you can buy quality food and drink, right? You can buy alcohol and everything in there, right? And you goes in there and you buy your alcohol, right, cheaply. And then you can go and sit on a bench and you buy your food as well. Noodles and rice and all that. Eat it up in the microwave. And then you can drink it in there, right? It don't cost you the earth. Like, it's about a third of the price it is in the bars. But, you know, if you've got a couple of mates, like, and you're just talking, you just sit in there and they got spotlessly clean toilets. Oh my word. At 7-Eleven, what a fantastic concept. You know, and wow. And then people are so polite in there and all the rest of it, you know. I had a session in there one night. All night I was in there just buying drinks and all that. You know, group of friends. Oh, they don't mind, do they? You know, they loves it when you get drunk and here. I walked into a place the other day and I was a little bit under the weather and all that. And the lady said to me, she said, "You've been drinking?" It was a bit abrupt, and I said, "Well, confession is good for the soul," I said. "Yes, I have." And she said, "Good." This is the land of drink, I'll tell you that. But he's at it as well, look. He's got a beer and he's giving it some and all that rest. He don't mind, do you mind? No, you get it down your neck here and all that. Hey, and if anything's said in drink, they don't hold it against you. No. Oh, if you say it in the sober light today, oh, you got a problem on your hands. But anything said in drink, well, I don't believe in that, see, because I think it's a truth drug myself, you know. Because, you know, human beings are held together by a bit of, you know, insecurity, a bit of shyness, and that alcohol brings it out in them, doesn't it? You know, and when they drink it, it is a bit of the truth. So I think they got it wrong there. You know, if someone's totally bollocks, right? Well, you probably give them a bit of a leeway and all the rest of it, but I don't know about that. But I've been in Japan now for 2 weeks. I only scratched the surface, mind. It's got some strange things here, mind. Oh, they got a bit of a penchant for, let's just say, well, it's bordering on, like, well, I wouldn't call it paedophilia, is it? It's a bit of a, they love pubescent bloody young girls in short skirts and, you know, hockey sort of gear and all that. It's everywhere you go. You can't get away from it. And they got these stores and they're all pink. I don't know what they call them and all that. But even the girls are in there, and you know, you look at these little sort of clippets and all that, and they're shagging and they're bloody masturbating and all that, you know. I suppose when in Rome, do as the Romans do, but I suppose you got to take your old morals with you wherever you go and just take it as it goes. But I'll tell you what, you get grown men here, right? You know what they do? They read these comics. Yeah, comics. It's all sexual, mind, but you know, you sat there in your 7-Eleven having a beer because it costs a lot to get here. Well, it don't cost a lot, really. 500, 600, 700 quid today. Ain't a lot if you're, you know, well-heeled and all that, like Buttercup Joe and all the rest of it. But yeah, they look at that. They sit there, and even businessmen and all that, and they play that pachinko, right? It's a strange old game, that pachinko. It's mindless as far as I'm concerned and all that. But I did play it, like, I was getting addicted within 2 minutes. I said, better stop that. I said, that'll stop me buying the natural dry cider. You know, take all my money away, because, you know, a fool and his money are easily parted in any part of the world, and they ain't going to part me from my money. Well, they have here, but it's all been money well spent, mainly on drink, mind. and travel and all that. But I got a fantastic deal, mind, on Wheeler or Wheeler bus. Still, blimey, you know. They talk about these JR passes, you know, on the railways, which are great, and it's alright if you're like Speedy Gonzales and you want to Speedy Gonzales it all over the place, but you got to travel like every day to get your money's worth, see? Oh, Buttercup Joe don't want to do that. He wants to relax, doesn't he? He wants to take in the ambience, you know, really walk around. They got lovely parks here, oh, very you could be in the middle of a lovely town like this, Nagoya, and you know what? You can go in the park and you think you're in the country, you know. I love their flowers here, and I love their vegetables as well, mind. Oh, they grow some vegetables here. I've never seen the likes of them and all that. If I grow a vegetable like that, I'd be so proud that I don't know, I would win competitions with that. Yeah, tremendous and all that. Now, these are Japanese, right? They got a long culture, just like the British, the English, and, well, very respectful they are. If you're a foreigner, they're not xenophobic. You know, people say they're xenophobic. They are, you know. They don't have no immigration. It's like one of them that are Japanese said to me, he said, well, we've looked at other countries and we don't invite problems in our country that we've never had before. In some ways you can understand that, can't you? But, you know, if you said that in Britain, you probably would say, oh, you're a racist and all the rest of it. But ain't got no problems here. No. I was out the other night, right, with this Aussie guy, and he left his wallet on the bar, right, and we've been out on the pop all day. Like, he was a good old boy, he was from the old top end of Aussie land and all the rest of it, and was with a Japanese guy as well. He was only about 19, but my word, he could speak good English, because I was teaching him, you know, English as it should be spoken, you know, elocution lessons from Buttercup Joe. In Hartford, Hereford and Hampshire, hurricanes hardly ever happen. The rain in Spain falls mainly on the plain. Now, they do have a problem with their R's, especially when we're talking about rugby, because they say rugby. But I got him to say rugby. But around the Rugged Rock, the Rugged Rascals ran. He had 7-Eleven that's gonna beckon me in there in a moment. Hey, I was in that old karaoke bar. Karaoke bars all over the place. They got two sorts of karaoke. They got the top of class karaoke, where you get with a group of mates, and it's all a bit sort of you know, I'm with my mates and all the rest of it. And then you get the down at heel bars, where you just go in there and you just grab hold of the microphone and you sing. You know what I sing, don't you? Delilah, because that's the finest bloody karaoke song the world has ever seen, that is, because that's Tom Jones, that is, because he's from Wales. You know, I got a mate from Wales, and he's just not a mate, he's a mucker, he is, he's a good old boy. Yeah, because his name is Diaries Karaoke King. Oh, he's had some, look at that, you see, he's been on the pop. They're all on the pop here. They hate to sleep in the street, they don't mind, you know. You can fall asleep here with your wallet hanging out with thousands and thousands of yen in it, you know. They wouldn't touch it. No, you know why? Because it ain't theirs. No, it ain't theirs. And that's their philosophy, see? Because they've a rigid society. Well, it's not so rigid, they're pretty open and all the rest of it. But, you know, it goes back to them, their shoguns and their samurai warriors and all the rest of it. Because them shoguns and samurai warriors, mind me to have your head off, they would. There's a tidy looking woman there. Yeah, tidy looking women here everywhere. They love showing the leg, don't they? I think they did it especially for Buttercup Joe, probably before I came here. No one did it. And they knew that I liked bit of leg and all that, because a bit of old-fashioned boy, very old-fashioned sort of guy I am and all the rest of it. And, well, I like busty blondes. Where you going to find any of them here if you was a busty blonde here, right? And you wanted to, let's say, change your occupation to an occupation of well, let's say ill repute, you would be a multi-millionaire, I tell you that, because I was taking a walk the other night and I went down this area and there were red lights. I thought, oh, myself, why have they got a red light hanging outside their door, right? You know, I'm pretty naive, I'm a country boy and all the rest of it, but there were ladies sitting there with their legs open. They were dressed in different sort of things there. You know, like some of them were little nurses and some of them were dressed as schoolgirls and all the rest. I thought it was a fancy dress show. No, but they had the menu, didn't they? And I went, whoa, what's that? Is there food available and all the rest of it? And it was like 15 minutes. 15 minutes? I said, what's that, a floor show or something like that? Are you going to like sing karaoke with me and all that? No, it was 15 minutes of sexual excitement. Now, back to 7-Eleven. Oh, I'm going to go in there a minute. Well, it pays your money, it takes your choice, and you walk along, and you can tell if they're available, because they all don't like foreigners. Some of them don't, you can tell, because they got the mama-san there, and the mama-san is sat in front of the old house there, and she looks at you, and sometimes if you're a foreigner, she just looks away, and you know. Well, I didn't know, because, you know, I'm a country boy. We don't get that in Wiltshire. No, we don't get any of that there. I suppose you could go over the fields and, you know, look at them there as and, you know, the mother will probably turn away, all the rest of it like that. Yeah, or the sheep, you know, the mother would say, no, you ain't having any of that. Oh, that's getting a bit rude, that, isn't it? But that's getting a bit rude. No. Anyway, get back to where I am. Yeah, Nagoya, Japan. No, you can go into the rural side of it. Oh, you've been to the rural side, one of them. Hey, that over there. See that train over there? That'd be one of those bullet trains. That is, bloody hell. Good. Expensive, mind you. I'll have a lot of money to travel on them. That's not working class. Ain't Wiltshire boys sort of stuff and all. You do a short journey. I did a short journey, mind. It wasn't too bad, not. If you're going the length and breadth of the country, you get on that wheeler bus. That was bloody marvellous. That was. Look, he's had some poppity. Oh, and he's been a bit Uncle Dick there. Oh, well, I'm not standing judgment of him, am I? Oh, no. Really, Uncle Dick, though. Really, Uncle Dick, me. Oh, you never second all that, you know. Because I keep sitting, you know, I paid a lot of money for that there alcoholic beverage. Well, sometimes I don't pay a lot because it's illegal. It's illegal from, you know, illegal stills and, you know, and all the rest of it and that stuff you get from Scandinavia, you know, that, the power yeasts and all the rest of it. Look at them there, you know. Hey, I'll tell you what, I'm 5'9" and I'm divine. I can change water into wine, but I'll tell you what, I'm bigger than most of these people. I ain't met many of them bigger than me, height-wise, and I've only met a few that are heavier than me, you know, and I look at I say my name's Di, right? Well, that's Welsh for David, because I got a bit of hair, you know. A bit of Welsh in me and all. I say my name's Di, and they go, oh, Di, that means big. Well, that is big. Well, I am big here. Well, I'm 18 stone, right, in kilos. I think it's about 112, you know. I'm pampering there to them they're Frenchmen because that's where it all comes from. Tidy little filly there. Anyway, I met two Frenchmen the other day. I'll tell you what, they were good fun. Oh, they said they would be British for the day because I went to see Wales versus Japan, or Japan versus Wales. Cracking day it was. Oh, I did a 12-hour shift there up the bar face. Now I've done longer ones than that, but I was setting the pace. I was setting the pace, and the pace was fast and it was hot, so I had to get the beer down me. My downfall was I went on that there old Suntory whiskey. I tell you what, as a substitute for Scotch whiskey, because Scotch whiskey is the best, without a doubt. But that old Suntory whiskey, and it's not as expensive as Scotch. No, it is lovely and all the rest of it. Yeah, it was my downfall, that was, and, you know, I all of a sudden, you know, it was I was like John Wayne, I had to walk into the sunset, didn't I? I walked into the sunset there. It took me about 2 hours to get home, but I got home, right? And there was this big doorman, right? I think he was Nigerian and all the rest of it. And I said, "You're my lover," I said. I needs to get home, I said. I didn't have a card right front, and that was a remiss of me. I probably had about 7 on me, but I couldn't find it. But I knew where the tube station was. Fair play on him and all the rest of it. He went right out of his way, he did. Because he, probably kindred spirit, probably a bit of a piss tank himself, Hey, back to 7-Eleven. Well, that's a bit, been going on a bit there, a bit rambling, because I do ramble, especially when I've had that there old alcohol in me veins and all the rest of it. It's been a good day today, and it always ends up in the 7-Eleven to me. Oh, there's Lawson's as well, this is similar and all that. And you get these other shops and all the rest of it. But there's 7-Elevens everywhere here. Oh, I'll tell you what. If you want a friend, you get in that 7-Eleven shop. Not just for alcohol. I'm not, it's not preoccupation of mine. You get food in it, coffee, tea. Well, the cigarettes, I'm not really into that. I'm glad I never started that malarkey. Ooh, that's so good. I know someone can cure you of, that smoking habit. Yeah, the Grim Reaper. He'll have you in the end, isn't he? Anyway, before I bore you to death, I'm going to say, like they say in Japan, good night. Nostar, as they say in Welsh, but in Japan they say sayonara. That means goodbye, good night. That means I won't see you again for a while, which is a bit sad. No, some Muslim girls there. They're probably from Malaysia, you never know. Oh, look, I'm sidetracking again, aren't I? Anyway, he's had so many. Look, he's got his alcohol as well. He got his. Oh, I'm carrying on again. I can't stop. Yeah, that's a European. Look at him. He's a Dyson, isn't he? Look, he's a big old boy. He's bigger than I. He is. I propped down with him anyway, because I used to be a prop and all that. Now, I'm going to sign off now. From 7-Eleven in Japan, in Nagoya. Oh, look. Businessmen. Now, you find these businessmen all over the place. Well, they're young businessmen. But I tell you what, they could fall asleep because they get pissed. They sleep on the train in the morning. Look at them, they're smart mind, don't they? Young businessmen, probably strident, and they want to get on in their chosen profession, whatever it be, banking or something like that. Over him, he's a bit of a tall one, that one. You don't see many of them. Maybe he is not Chinese. Well, they do have big Chinese people. No Chinese, what am I on about? I am pissed. Japanese now, because I seen them playing rugby. They were damn good. They were very, very good. But tell you what though, I've been watching them. They are a bit preoccupied with of this new technology. I know mobile phones ain't new technology, but he's on it as well. Look, he's everybody. You stay in a hotel, you go in a bar and all the rest. You want to chat, then the art of conversation's got PlayStation generation's got to get me telephone out, Got to be in contact with my mate. I'm having a tom tit now. I'm in 7-Eleven. Who gives us stuff? When we were young lads, we used to say, meet you in the Black Bull at 7. If we ain't there at 7, probably be in, the Queen's Head at bloody 9. And, well, then, we'd be in the Brunel rooms after 11. And then, well, after that, the devil take the hindmost and all the rest of it. But, hey, I said I was going to knock off, but I can't stop, can I? Look at that. See that girl there, right? Look at her. Now, that is not a schoolgirl, but they dress like schoolgirls, don't they? Because they know the blokes like it, don't they? It's all their fantasies. You see them, in all the comics and on the television everywhere and all, Well, I still do remember. I do remember when I used to go to those Edland school a long time ago in Swindon and all the rest of it. We had girls like that. It bring back happy memories, Because they're fine-looking girls they were. I used to watch the netball team there, right? Oh, they were a fine team. They were in those blue knickers and those little tops and like. And you know what? They used to come and watch us play rugby. Now, we had a school reunion, right? We had a school reunion. I was one of them there girls, and I was, you know, walking down memory lane, and I was saying, you know, how much I enjoyed, still thought about them there. Girls at Edland's school in Swindon, the way they used to play netball. They were good side, mine, good side. No, I won't mention any names. They were fantastic. And they used to say, and we used to come and watch you, and we like watching you because, you know, that rugby uniform was a very bit of a turn on. Or that. And we said, well, not as much as that there netball outfit. I said, oh! But I'll tell you what, that reunion was tremendous. Those girls, still girls are with still boys. I was going to knock off a long time ago. Well, am I rambling? I don't know. That'll be up to you. You're probably clocked off now. 7-Eleven. The finest shop. Well, I don't know about that. Lawson's ain't bad. You do get value for money. I'm going to go now. I got myself my little alcohol stash. My noodles that I add water to. I'm going to go back to my little... So you don't get much room here. No, you can't swing a cat where you go to... Where I'm sleeping and all the rest of it. But it's got aircon tonight. Hey, what are you going to say? Like we say in Wiltshire, good nacht, mind a friend. Cheers then. Bye.